Today we tour the Avenues Mall in Jacksonville, Florida. Here's our aerial shot of the mall. You can see it sits right at the intersection of I-95 and US 1. This two-level shopping mall opened in September 1990 and has 1.1 million square feet. The mall has 5 anchor stores, one of which was vacant at time of filming. The 4 occupied spaces belong to Belk, Forever 21, Dillard's, and JCPenney. Currently, the mall has 129 stores, kiosks, and eateries. JCPenney was one of the original anchor stores from when the mall opened, and I love the exterior of this store. The bright red color is really a nice pop. The Avenues underwent an extensive $10 million renovation in early 2005. The building received new paint, Italian limestone floors, new restrooms, new ceilings, and more. Let's take a look inside. We start our tour on the top floor of Belk. We'll get a better view of that skylight in just a second. First, I wanted to show you the ridiculous prices they were charging for some decorative glassware. I mean, sure, it looks nice, but there is no way I'm paying more than $30 for one of those. So are these considered skylights, or are these just considered windows? Either way, they're beautiful and they let in so much light. The 5th anchor space, formerly occupied by Sears, which closed in December 2019, was taken over by Furniture Source. Their store opened in late June 2022. While not typical, I think a furniture store is the perfect tenant for an empty mall anchor space. We'll take a peek inside the store at the end of our tour. This is prime mall stuff right here, another beautiful skylight highlighting the dated facade of JCPenney, all while a kid screams in the background. But I do love this built-in light feature inside of the store. I've never seen one like it. And on to my favorite area of the department store, the home goods, window treatment, mattress sections. Oh yeah. And at a shock to no one, this area of the store was completely empty. In the next clip, you'll hear a promo they were running over the intercom, and I'm gonna let it play.
Bring all your little firecrackers so they can decorate their own ice cream cone or sundae magnet to help make summer that much sweeter. As always, kids receive a special collector's pin to place on their Kids Zone lanyard. And parents, just for sticking around, you get an extra 10% off coupon so you can shop after the event. Combine it with another coupon to boost your savings even.
I've always found that to be somewhat tacky. Like, I'm already in the store shopping, so you don't need to sell me, but that's just me. Well, at least someone's happy to shop here. I couldn't find much in the way of crime at the mall, but I did read about a road rage incident back in August, in which a man in a pickup shot his rifle multiple times at another driver. The victim fell out of his car, and the suspect was apprehended in the parking lot of a Chuck E. Cheese. And the Chuck E. Cheese is across the street from the mall, so there's your connection. This Forever 21 that we're walking into is the brand's second largest location in the country. As we walk around, notice how poorly the store is laid out. There are large sections of blank space, while the areas with clothing racks seem a little compact. In looking at the map on the mall's website, I counted about 19 vacant storefronts. I don't think the Avenues is in danger of going under, in spite of what's happening to dozens of other malls across the country. The city of Jacksonville is home to approximately 900,000 people, and the Avenues is the only indoor shopping mall in the city. Now, there is also Regency Square Mall, but that's a complete mold-infested dead mall. No one in their right mind would shop there. The mall's only real competitor in the city is the St. John's Town Center. The Town Center is an open-air mall that opened in 2005. A number of the Avenue's higher-end tenants, like Banana Republic, Williams-Sonoma, and Coach, left the Avenues and moved to the Town Center when it opened. I always love these. Your business belongs here. I don't think it does. There's a nice mix of stores at the Avenues. You can buy wall art and your wedding dress. Where else can you do that in one trip? Of course, the shutdowns of 2020, coupled with the explosion of online shopping that followed, really hit physical retail hard. I think we're at a really pivotal point for indoor shopping malls in America. I don't foresee them ever going away, but I think weak or small malls closing to let big malls thrive is actually a good thing. Property management companies really need to not only renovate the buildings to match the desires of modern shoppers, but also offer more than just shops and a food court. People want options. They want to come to a place where they can see a movie, maybe go bowling, and dine at a great restaurant, all on the same property. They don't want to spend time in a place that looks like it's from the 70s or even 2000s. I think if they don't bite the bullet and invest funds necessary to enhance their properties and attract a new, younger audience, they're only going to continue to suffer. With that being said, I was looking on Simon Property Group's website. Simon is the largest owner of shopping malls in the United States, owning 199 at the end of 2021. In looking at their 2021 annual report, their revenue was up 11% from 2020. Not quite to pre-pandemic levels, but trending in the right direction. Would this qualify as trademark infringement? What do we think? Look at all of those cameras. But I will say this mall gets an A+ for the skylight grade. This is the corridor of the former Sears space, and coming up next, we'll look inside the furniture source. I filmed this just before the store opened, and I hope they have success in this space. That was our tour of the Avenues Mall, and I want to thank you so much for watching.